Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me, Fuzzfinger here, and today we're going to be looking at the Diablo 3 beta, the latest patch, in fact, patch 13, which Blizzard released just a couple of days ago, I think, Saturday or Sunday, over the weekend. It's 21st of February today, so it's only just come out really, and we're going to be playing the Barbarian. We'll have a look at some of the new changes that came in the last patch, and we'll go from there. So at the moment, I'm just going through the first quest. Obviously, as with all the other beta patches, Blizzard wiped all the characters, they wiped achievements, stash, everything really. So you got to start from a clean plate. So this is my level 1 Barbarian. He's already got some experience because I was messing around with the video settings to try and get it to work with fraps. It's still not brilliant actually. We have some FPS issues, which I don't have when I'm not recording, but I'll certainly look into that, so hopefully future videos will run a bit smoother. So just bear with me on that for the moment. But it just meant I got a bit of experience while I was messing around with the monsters. But other than that, I haven't done anything else. It's a fresh character, and we'll see where we go from there.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before.
Okay, I think we can disable the tutorials because they might get annoying. I'm certainly not a pro gamer, but I've played quite a bit of the Diablo 3 beta already, so we don't need those. That elective mode that you just saw is a new feature that was added in the last patch, and I haven't actually looked into it myself properly, but it's something to do with allowing you to customise your hotbars more, since at the moment when you choose skills, they automatically get placed into certain positions on the bar, and it just lets you mess around with that, I think. That was the new skill interface as well, which we'll certainly be looking into, because it was updated quite a bit with the last patch. I mean, it works pretty much the same, apart from the fact that the runes, which were items which used to drop off monsters and that from higher levels, are now actually built directly into the user interface, and they actually don't take up any inventory space anymore. So, and you can start collecting them from level 6, which means that we can access them from the beta, so we'll be having a look at that when the time comes. You might remember in the previous patch, last patch or the one before, 11 or 12, Blizzard actually reduced the size of the shared stash. I guess in hindsight now we probably can say that was because they were planning on changing the rune system from having to loot the runes to putting them on the interface screen. So we no longer need that stash size that we used to have.
I will send them back to their graves.
So anyway, let's get this quest underway. I have to speak to Leah here. I'm going to talk to Captain Rumford on the edge of town. Now, I have done this quest quite a bit already in the past, so I'll try and not skip through all the dialogue, but you'll have to excuse me if I can't resist the urge, since I've heard it all so many times by now.
How can I help fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Your warriors will be avenged.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting.
They're attacking the barricades!
We've got to kill the poor folk who have become the undead and the wretched mothers in a minute.
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins.
Got to kill 3 of them. It's an optional quest, which means that you don't have to do it, but you get a nice experience reward for completing it. And there are more than 3 of them around, so it's not too hard to complete. You can pretty much do it on your way to the next objective anyway, so there's no reason not to.
Of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead. I will never forget the first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, buried long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
I do like that feature of having lore on the go, as I call it. I think it's a nice little addition to the game. Now where are those wretched mothers? Oh. This is like a little optional area down here under this well. You do tend to get them every game, but what you get is random.
And researcher. I share my knowledge of this
The cave under the well.
Creatures
Sometimes you get a little event in them. They're not very big areas at all, but they're mostly just for a bit of experience and a bit of gold, really. Again, there's no reason not to do them when you see them.
But a less bold man would have fared far worse.
Not enough fury.
Level 3. Let's have a look at that. Cleave. That will be a left mouse button skill. So more AoE-ish. Of course, when you change your skills, you do have to wait 15 seconds for the cooldown before you can use it. So just be careful of that. You don't want to be ambushed by the mobs just as you've changed it. Especially if you're on your Barbarian and it's your Fury generator. I reckon on the high difficulty levels you could be pretty screwed if you messed up with changing your skills there. Not so much in normal. Okay, so that's that little area cleared. Like I said, they're not very big. The optional places.
I need fury.
Got there's another one over there actually. There we go, another wretched mother. Damp cellar. This might be with the quill fiends. Oh no, this is where the mobs spawn. I remember this.
More fury.
Let's take these out. As you can see, my health just doesn't go down. I haven't got any equipment on apart from my starting equipment since Blizzard wiped all the characters and I had nothing to start with. But Blizzard have said this is the beta, is really just the tutorial of the game. That's what normal mode is, and we only get to see the first half of the first act, so the whole thing is pretty easy. But it's not until you get into Nightmare that the difficulty really goes up.
These unholy creatures can rest now.
Oh wow, is that another of the optional areas? I don't remember having 3. I mean, I don't remember having 3 per game. I'm sure you normally got like 1 or 2. Maybe that changed, or maybe I'm just not remembering it correctly. Blue item. I'll use it for now. It's better than nothing. But I'll probably end up salvaging it when I've got the blacksmith. Get the components so that I can build some decent equipment for this guy. Put some bloody clothes on him. So we're just getting close to completing this quest now. We've got to kill the wretched queen mother thing,
Himself. More fury.
who's just around here. See it pinged on the map, so we'll go and do that. The quest system really does hold your hand in this game, I've noticed. Every single step it tells you exactly where you need to go. And once you've done that objective, it automatically updates, so you know exactly what you've got to do. Like it tells you to use the waypoint as an objective to return to town, so it really does hold your hand. There's no really
Thank you for your
way of getting lost
Could
here,
you
to be
talk some
honest.
sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him.
Okay, and that's the end of that quest, so thank you for joining me. This has been FuzzFinger, and I'll see you next time.